You mentioned it there. There's a few players that we're both in for together. And I don't really feel so nice about you guys coming into players that we're coming in for, because I don't think there's competition. So when you're talking about, there's links to Eze, there's links to this Ulrich. I think there was also someone else that I saw both of us linked to as well. But it seems like we've got similar targets. Do you think that there's an opportunity that you could take a player away from us?
I would say it the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Could you take him away from us? Is what I'm saying. Let's not forget, Jords, right? There's a 10-place gap between us and the league. The reason you sacked your manager was because of his league form. So there's already 10 teams, 9 teams between us. You got to bridge that gap first just to catch us up. I'm hearing Spurs fans saying
we play in Champions League football, yeah?
I hear that,
you thought you were playing that for all season. I didn't even think about Champions League. But I just got in the club because I am who I am. You were outside in the line for months. Like, you were there, you got to the door, the security said, your name's not on the guest list and you ain't got the facilities to pay for a table. So I don't know what's going on.
I don't know if you should be flexing that, bro. Because if you're sitting here saying we got Champions League, but we're shopping in the same shop as you, you know what I'm saying? Why are you not upgrading from your Aldi shop to your Waitrose here? That's the thing.
That just comes with the market of being Tottenham, innit? Like, ultimately, I think we recognize where we're at. We're not going to try to compete with Arsenal, Liverpool, and some of these types of teams for the players they're looking at right now. Because as you've seen, Liverpool going for a player, they don't listen to the player, just says, I want Liverpool. Even Arsenal, right now, they've got that with Gyökeres. Man United are making calls. He said, no, look, I want Arsenal. And Arsenal getting that done. Norgard, instantly, look, I want Arsenal. And you can't blame them. Arsenal are in a very good position right now. So they're an attractive proposition. So we know, we come down a level. We come down to Nottingham Forest, all of these guys.
You come up a level,
we're the big boys. We're the big boys.
You come up a level, man. There's big gaps, big 10 gap, between us, right? But what was the question before we started? Freaking.
We went to. Do you honestly think that some of these players we're going in for? So even Douglas Luiz, we've looked at him. Do you think that you're going to get
them?
Yeah.
Let's do the Eze thing, man. We've been bantering this Eze thing for a while, right? I'm getting told by Flashboy, right?
Yeah. Flashboy is very reliable, people. Look out for Flashboy in the comments.
Now, look, Forest are interested in Eze, right? It's not Forest have offered Crystal Palace X amount, or Forest put a contract out, or Forest are signing. Forest are interested in Eze. What Marinakis does, he doesn't care about what Forest's done, who we are, how long we've been out of Premier League, right? He's like, I'm just going after these names. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. So I think Forest will try and make a move on Eze. I know you guys are heavily linked with him. You're going to kind of try and tout him as your marquee signing for the summer. But let's be real, man. Like, Palace moved well last season, and there's no guarantee to say that Eze leaves Paris. I know there was reports in Jan to say that he's calling it a day at Palace. But if he goes, you got to start thinking about who needs him. Do you know what I mean? Not who wants him. That's the difference for me in this conversation.
And even with it, do you because like you said there, who needs him, not who wants him, but also, do you think there might be a reason why people haven't made a move on Eze so quick? Because for me, when I'm watching Eze, it's like he's a really good player. But also, let's not forget, the first 4 or 5 months since last season, he was rubbish.
It was shit.
He was really bad. And albeit Crystal Palace as a team was bad, but he was really struggling. Do you think clubs are sort of hesitant to push him? Also, his age, I think he's 27 currently.
Coming up 27 now, isn't he? Yeah.
He's coming up to one of those more prime. If you sign him, he has to bang instantly. Yeah. Otherwise, you're looking at a player that's going to be a flop in a few years. So do you think some clubs are hesitant because of that?
Yeah, I think that. I think there's two things. One, they're hesitant about his age. 27. Look, it ain't old in football terms, but resale value, I think Palace have got him down at 68 mil, something like that, 68 mil.
They're willing to accept installments, they've said.
Yeah, 20 mil a year or whatever they were saying on that. Yeah. So clubs will look at it and think, right, what's his resale value? If we get 3 years out of him, he turns 30. You know what I'm saying? Is he going to be worth as much as a 30-year-old? So the return on the 3 years on the pitch has to outweigh his resale value